Hey guys, it's David. So today I am here at Acneology and I'm here with Linda.
Hi there.
Today we're just going to be kind of talking about how I got my skin clear. I've been doing this for a while and I know I've been talking about it for a while too, and people still ask me questions all the time, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down with Linda and just go over all this stuff. So if you want to introduce yourself and just briefly go over who you are and what you do.
Thank you for having me on here, David. I'm Linda. I'm the owner here at Acneology. Our business started about 4 years ago, and how the business model started was from my own personal experience with acne through many years. In doing so, I've learned quite a lot about acne and certain battles that we as acne sufferers deal with on a daily basis. Later on towards the years, I was able to work with a very distinguished laser doctor in Southern California. So that's where a lot of my personal experiences along with the industry experience kind of got put together. And then later on towards the years when I was up here in Northern California, and what actually got our business started was I personally used the line from Face Reality. In doing so, that's kind of brought us to where we are today.
I love it. So I think we should talk a little bit more about who Acneology is meant for and the types of people that should come in.
Well, Acneology is pretty much meant for any and all acne sufferers out there. Anyone that's just barely starting to break out, to clients that have been dealing with this problem for a long period of time, who've actually tried everything out there, medicinal wise, other facial treatments out there, haven't had the type of results that they're looking for. And I think if that's the case, you would be a great candidate here at Acneology.
Yeah, that was pretty much me. I was struggling with my skin, and I just would try all these products.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it really is, because you try a product, it'll work one time, or it'll work really nicely, and then a few days later you're just back to square one, and then it just it progresses, and it's
the frustration is real.
Yeah, it really is. I never knew this, but there are different types of acne. So can you explain the different kinds of acne?
Yes, and you know what? Oftentimes clients come in and they're very surprised at what they're doing.
That was me.
Yeah.
I was wait.
I thought acne was acne. At the end of the day, acne is acne in general. There's pretty much two families of acne. The first type of acne are typically what we call inflamed acne. And inflamed is basically inflammation. Red, cystic, pustule, very painful, noticeable type of acne. And then the second type of acne are your non-inflamed acnes. And those are the type of acnes that you typically don't see. With some makeup on, clients can cover these type of acne up fairly well. Typically, for someone to look at the skin, they won't really notice it. However, when you feel the skin, you feel little bumps just sitting underneath the skin. And that's our non-inflamed acne.
I know that was me. I actually felt like my acne wasn't bad, but when I came in and I heard about the two types of acne, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I have. It's non-inflamed. That's perfect. And it's all these bumps under my skin. And that's actually the type of acne I had. And I know for me it was pretty bad. What does a typical routine look like here at Acneology?
Of course, every client needs to come in for a consultation first. And the consultation process allows us to be able to analyze the client's skin, know the type of acne that we're working with, know the skin condition that we're working with, so that we can put the client on a regimen, on a routine. We are closely monitoring the client's skin to put them on a system, on a routine, on a program to get their acne under control. Depending on the acne type and the skin type, it can take anywhere from about a month, and it can take anywhere to up to 4 months. But that is something that we can analyze and go over with our clients during the consultation process. Typically, after that consultation process, clients would be asked to come back every 2 to 3 weeks, just like we did in the beginning, for at least the first 4 to 6 appointments. And as things start to progress, then we eventually start changing the amount of time that the client starts to come back as far as returning appointments.
Yeah. Do you guys just focus on extractions and the facials, or are there other things you focus on?
We are an acne clinic here, so our main focus is in treating acne. And then afterwards, of course, unfortunately, oftentimes we're dealing with acne scars as well. But there are certain type of acne scars, and that's something that when clients come in, again, we can take a look at their skin and evaluate and give them a better idea on that.
So are there certain products that you recommend to clients, and are there certain things that people should look out for in products, or how does that work?
Oftentimes clients come in to Acneology and they ask us, well, I want to do a treatment with you, but we don't want to use the products that you prescribe. What we utilize here at Acneology are, a lot of different type of chemical peels, okay? And what you would experience after a chemical peel typically sometimes is some dryness and tightness, some sloughing of the dead skin. But imagine the risk. We were to do a treatment on a client, do a lot of extractions on you, and then do a chemical peel on you, and then send you home without proper instructions. Just hearing it doesn't sound good. So that home care product, it's really important. It's a very vital part, I would say, in trying to get someone clear.
Because like the thing is, like, after you get this chemical peel and these extractions, your skin is just so like, it's gonna be fresh and sensitive, and it's like a lot of people don't really know like what ingredients are in certain products or like what those ingredients can do, and they don't realize that some are aggravating and some. So it's just like, I think that's important.
Like a moisturizer, like I'm just gonna do your treatment and go home and use my own moisturizer. Well, what if your moisturizer has an ingredient in there that's going to irritate your skin?
I know a lot of people might be wondering at this point. They're like, so what is Acneology? Like, are you guys estheticians, dermatologists? People have heard now. You guys give out products too. So what are you guys?
I'm very honored sometimes when clients come in. They're like, oh, I want to see the doctor. But I'm like, no, we're not doctors here. We're estheticians. And with Acneology here, we have a system and a protocol in place which involves products and of course estheticians here, which are licensed skincare therapists that have studied or invested a little bit more time in studying more about acne, like myself.
That's like the cool thing is like almost anyone can come in, like, and anyone can make an appointment. Because I remember when I first started, my friend who was actually recommending me to come or who was telling me about it, I was asking her, I was like, do I need to go to my doctor and get a prescription? Do I need to go to my doctor's and get a doctor's note? And then she's like, no, just call. And I was like, oh, okay.
That easy?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
It is, yeah. One of the last questions I have is, of course, people are going to be wondering, how much does all of this cost?
It's definitely going to be an investment. That investment to get a client started for products and treatment on the first appointment, it's going to run them roughly about $250. However, the products that are prescribed are going to last them a good 2 to 3 months. Is that worth the investment to get your skin clear or see some results on your skin? I think to spend $250, it's very reasonable.
Yeah, definitely.
Reasonable. And when we're talking about products, I'm talking about from A to Z. Your cleanser, your toner, your serums, moisturizers, and your sunscreen as well. So you wouldn't have to spend money getting anything else.
So I think we pretty much covered everything. We kind of went over like all the basic questions. There was more information that I think you guys will get than what I got when I first had like 10 billion questions. If you guys are anywhere from the Bay Area, it's like worth the drive. It is worth the time to come to at least just get a consultation, get a feel for it. So we're actually gonna go through what extractions look like now and what like a typical facial, at least for me right now, would look like. So we're gonna do that, and yeah. Wow, I've never like seen myself look so good.
Okay, so we're gonna get things started here for you. Okay, David, your skin's looking good.
It's crazy. It just cleared up.
What I'm doing right now is just cleansing the skin,
Cool.
prepping the skin so that we can get you started on your treatment.
Yay.
Here. See a few little congestions, but they're not bad at all. I'm gonna put some goggles on you now to cover your eyes there.
My ring light's very bright.
So after this here, we're gonna put a prepping toner on. The toner is going to help me remove any residual dirt or oil that may still be sitting on the skin prior to putting your chemical peel on, okay, David?
Cool.
I'm gonna put the chemical peel on, and today we're gonna go, not too strong on you. Your skin's doing well.
Cool.
Okay, and so with that being said, the next few days you may get a little bit of dryness and fluffiness of the skin, but it's not gonna be like shedding or anything like that.
Cool.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna put one pass on you. So how does it feel with the chemical peel right now, David?
It's a little bit tingling. It doesn't burn at all. Doesn't hurt.
Perfect. So between 0 to 10, 0 nothing, and 10 burning, what would you rate the tingliness as?
Probably like a 1 or a 2
Okay,
right now.
awesome. So here's our little extractor that we use here, okay, and we're gonna get to extracting, David. We don't use any needles or anything like that to poke at your skin. And so whatever we can extract out with a little extracting tool, that's what we're gonna do. So I definitely feel a few over here. These are a very good example of what I'm saying when I say non-inflame. When you leave the skin alone, you don't really see it, but when you stretch the skin, you see these tiny little bumps underneath the skin. And you know what? That's the part of doing, and we're gonna do some extractions on you right now. And that's a part of doing maintenance appointments. That's why it's so important, because, you know, the genetic part of acne-prone skin is that your body is going to continue to dump dead skin cells into your pores. And if we don't extract that, it's just going to sit in there, giving the chance that these little guys here can flare up on you. Okay, how are we going?
Good, I barely feel it.
Okay, awesome.
Funny because when I first came, I was never looking forward to these extractions, but now I'm always like, yes, I can't wait to go back.
Oh, yes.
It's
Because
funny.
you feel the difference of how your skin is. It just feels so much smoother afterwards.
Your face feels lighter. Like it really does. You don't feel as congested anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you're like, and when you wash your face after a period of, you know, 6 weeks to even, I have clients that go a couple months, and they're like, oh, it's time to get in to see Acneology. I need my extractions. There you go. That's a very good one right there.
What does that usually mean? Like if it's extracting easier compared to like being rough?
It means that you are using the right product where it's not causing your pores to tighten up and close out so that we can't extract them.
Got it, okay.
Okay, we're done with those now. We're gonna do the ones on your nose, okay? The tiny little blackheads on the nose. So now we're just gonna do these, an antiseptic toner on you.
Cool.
Okay, just to clean up the skin here.
And people might be like wondering, but like this doesn't actually like take off the chemical peel,
No,
right?
it doesn't. It doesn't. This is a neutralizing peel, which basically means it sits on the skin and it slowly penetrates into the skin. We don't wash it off. We don't take it off. So the last thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a little bit of the zappity zap, the high frequency. Okay. So that high frequency is used to pretty much calm redness of the skin, properly close out the pores, and reduce any bumpiness to the skin as well. Okay, so we're gonna run that over the skin a little bit here, and then afterwards we'll put you on the LED light therapy. Okay.
Awesome. Yes.
These darker ones on you. And then we'll set you up for the LED light therapy, okay?
Cool.
So the LED light therapy basically helps to promote cell turnover. So it's great for post-acne clients, anti-aging clients, helps promote cell turnover. It pretty much helps, you know, the skin heal.
Yes.
Its healing process work a little bit faster, okay?
Cool.
And so we're gonna put this light over you here. And you're going to be underneath this light for about 10 to 15 minutes here. So the panel is going to go right over your face here, okay, David?
All right.
How's that? You okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to see you back in a month from today, okay, David?
Cool.
Your skin's doing very well. So we would like to follow up with you in about a month from today.
Awesome.
And we don't always have to do a chemical peel on you as well. The reason for that is if your skin's looking good, we can do other treatments that's going to help maintain the skin and, you know, help enhance the beauty of your skin.
Yay.
And those treatments can be anything from microdermabrasion to one of our enzyme treatments here, which is also a great option for clients that are seeking treatments for maintenance as well, not fully acne itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so after the appointment, David, no washing your face or getting it wet for the next 6 to 7 hours.
Got it.
Okay, and then I would like for you to also stay away from using your Mandelic and your acne med for at least 2 to 3 days. we are putting on the sunscreen for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we always want to make sure we put proper sunscreen on to protect your skin
Yes.
prior to having you leave for your appointment.
Cool.
You're all set, my dear.
Yay. That is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much, Linda, for doing this with me.
Thank you, David,
Yeah.
for taking your time.
Of course.
And having me be a part of your video as well.
I want to do this for so long, and like people always ask me like, a video will come soon, I promise. And I'm like, I wouldn't do justice if I just like showed like washing my face at home, because I'm like, there's more to it. There's like behind the scenes, and there's just so much to it. So I was like, I need to make this video. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're doing it. I'm like super excited. I'm sure there'll be more videos coming in the future with you. It's gonna be a playlist on my channel. I'm dedicated to this because it's amazing. I need people to know. That's why I'm like, yes. That is all for this video. Don't forget to follow Acneology on all their social medias. I'm gonna put it in the description box down there, of course, the usual. And then of course, don't forget to follow me and also subscribe to my channel as well. And if you guys have any more questions, you can of course leave them in the comments, and me or Linda or both of us will do our best to get back to you guys and answer any questions that you guys may have. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.